So, what happens to us when we die? Do we cease to exist, as modern science says? Do we go to heaven or hell or a place in between, as some religions say? Or do we continue to exist, although in a different realm? This is a typical cemetery in a small town in Mexico, where people from the community come and celebrate with their loved ones, with their loved dead ones. To celebrate life, to celebrate death, to celebrate and be grateful for the opportunity of having met the dead loved one, be that a father, a mother, a brother, a sibling, a sister, a child, a friend. So people come here to celebrate. They don't come to mourn. Now, this date, the 1st and 2nd of November, which is the Day of the Dead, we are in the Day of the Dead season, is not pre-Hispanic, is not indigenous. It's a Catholic date. And it's interesting because the Catholic Church took this date from a pagan culture. It was modified and presented as a date that belonged to the church and given to an indigenous culture in order to submit them into the Catholic religion. In any indigenous culture, there is a sense that we are in constant relationship with our ancestors, with our loved dead ones, even if they're not loved, but we are constantly in a relationship with this realm, strengthening the principle that we are not alone, that we are interconnected, that we are interdependent, and that we get help, guidance, protection from our ancestors. And also our ancestors, they ask for aid when they need aid. Maybe to give a message, maybe an ancestor needs help somewhere. But the beauty of this is to recognize that we are not alone, that we are constantly being sustained by our ancestors and by life as a whole, by the different spiritual communities, the seen and unseen communities. It doesn't really matter when the date falls. What's important is to keep the principle, to keep the understanding that we need to celebrate life, we need to celebrate existence, either here or in the sea of life, as the Mayans say. Now, in many different communities, for example, in Mayan communities, people celebrate their dead ones every single day, but there's a specific day every 20 days that has to do with the Mayan calendar, where there's a broader connection with our loved dead ones, or with the dead ones, every 20 days. And in pre-Hispanic times, for example, in the Nahua culture, there were 4 different dates where people celebrated their dead ones. But the intention or the principle was the same. It was exactly the same, that we are here, we remember you, and we know that you remember us. And we having this stronger connection is going to help us be guided and receive the messages and not feel alone. So how do you have a relationship with your ancestors? Do you have a relationship or not? Do you think that we cease to exist completely? Please share anything you want. Please share. And thank you for watching.